And here we go. All right, guys, just a heads up. I've made some time available consistently now. I'm not a planner, but I've planned this shit. We're going to go live on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, not on Thursday, but we're going to go live on Friday again, and we're going to go live on Saturdays. Yeah, so today's Saturday, and today's theme, the theme on Saturday is going to be Saturday Sarge. Because it's Saturday, it's time to get your ass out of the house and into social environments. So boom, Saturday Sarge. And today's training is going to be about how to start conversations like a pro. And how to get her attention without coming across as needy. Yeah, because a lot of guys, every time they want to approach a woman, doubt creeps in. So how can you start a conversation, a social interaction, without immediately revealing your romantic interest? I actually wanted to say your sexual interest, but let's keep it nice and tight and clean language. So without revealing your romantic interest, or without coming across as a needy fucker. A nice guy trying to get validation, trying to get attention. And in this training, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that so that you can effortlessly, I do these trainings to improve my English, as a Dutch man, talking to you with my Dutch accent. So I'm going to dive into this training and help you accomplish exactly that, so that you can get her attention without forcing anything, without coming across as needy, and without coming across as a pick-uppy guy. So, welcome to this training. What we're going to do is we're going to dive into how to start conversations in a natural way, in a confident way, and not only with the lady that you have an interest in, but also with her friends. And this is something that's really important, because something that I learned from my mentor in the game, Mystery, he always said, a girl that's cute or, above cute, she's never alone. She's always there with friends. So you can't just speak to her and exclude her friends, yeah? You want to be able to talk with the group. So in this training, you will learn how to break a few of the limiting beliefs that hold you back from confidently starting fun social conversations. We're also going to dive into 7 proven strategies to effortlessly, there's the word again, effortlessly connect, without giving away too much too soon. And I'm going to give you a few practical techniques, from the pickup artist mythology to improve your social interactions and to make them more naturally, to make them flow more naturally. Now, many men think that if they don't immediately show their romantic interest, that they will miss their chance. They fear that if they don't quickly make it clear that they're interested, that the woman will think that, well, that she's not attractive enough, or that they will end up in the friend zone, or that some other guy will snatch her away. Yeah. And these beliefs, I mean, they're based on fear. They're based on fear. They're based on a lack of self-confidence, and they actually prevent you from starting interactions. They actually prevent a lot of guys from even getting their ass out of the house. Yeah. Now, from evolutionary psychology, we know that women are not only attracted or solely attracted to direct romantic signals. Yeah. In fact, they often find it more attractive, or more interesting at least, when a man is confident enough to engage in a natural, relaxed conversation without immediately showing his interest. Why? Because this clearly communicates self-control, mystery, that he's not needy, he's not wanting anything, he's not there to steal something from you, or from the girl, I mean. Yeah, and this creates interest. Yeah, this is way more interesting than being needy or being too direct. Yeah, and so in my opinion, the belief that you should adopt is that there's no need to lay your interest on the table right away, to show your cards from the get-go. Yeah, in fact, subtly building tension through a proper social interaction, a proper conversation, is much more effective. Yeah, you can let the connection and chemistry grow without revealing your intentions too soon. And I mean, this makes you interesting by default. Yeah, it makes you mysterious. It makes you more attractive. Yeah. So, yeah, do I have your attention now? So, strategy number 1. Is to create a low pressure opening. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video correctly. It says low pressure opening. Yeah. Many men believe that they need a perfectly planned pickup line, an opening line to grab a woman's attention. Now, in my experience, this creates unnecessary pressure, and it makes the interaction stiff. Yeah, I mean, especially here in Holland, I put out a lot of content, and there's always this one guy asking, yeah, but what do I say after that minute? And then what? After she responds, like, how should I respond then? And like, you have to understand that I need to know that what to say at every minute, every second. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, you're not a robot, and you cannot pre-plan the whole conversation. So these trainings that we do, it's to help you further develop your social skills, your communication skills, yeah, your creativity in social interactions. Yeah, we do not want you to approach in a stiff, pre-planned way. Yeah, it comes off as stiff. And both men and women are often way more interested in a relaxed, natural approach. Yeah, and according to social psychology, people feel way more comfortable in low-pressure situations with informal openings. Yeah, this means that um, creating a natural and relaxed atmosphere is much more effective than coming up with a clever or a flashy opening line. Does that make sense? Yeah, so what you can do is the following: start your conversations with something, I would say something simple, something low pressure. Yeah, and that could be a comment about the surroundings, a general question, something that you're walking around with in your mind. Yeah, um, a playful remark even that doesn't immediately focus the group's attention on you. Yeah, and if you go online and if you search in Google, indirect openers, guys, they work. Yeah, for the ones that have some experience and no, it should be direct. But no, you shouldn't. It's not the one or the other. I'm talking about like really developing your social skills and helping guys who are not yet at that level to get started. And to get started, in my opinion, in my 18 years of experience in pickup and teaching, coaching, mentoring, this is a very good way to start. Yeah, a general question, an indirect opener, a playful remark. This reduces the pressure and it creates a more relaxed vibe. Yeah, and to get back to what I just said, the indirect opener. Yeah, when you use an indirect opener or something that's not focused on her, yeah, you don't show your romantic interest right away. Yeah, but instead you make you come across as someone that's just there and you're neutral. Your comment is informal. Yeah, so let's keep it simple. Yeah, this is one of the first trainings that we do in our Facebook group, in our Facebook group, in our new Facebook group. So let's keep it simple. Yeah, let's build up in time. We're gonna make it more difficult in time, more technical, but let's stay really simple. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Say something like, "Hey man, me and my buddy were just talking about this place. What do you think of this place? I'm here for the first time." Done. If anything, say something like that. You don't need their approval, you don't need their validation. The first things that you need to focus on is speaking. Yeah, start speaking. You could also ask a general question. Yeah, something like, "Hey, me and my buddy here, or me and my friends, we're getting hungry. Do you guys know a good restaurant around here?" You seem like the in crowd. You seem like the people that know their way around here. Simple, easy. It's the first step. Yeah, or you can make a light and funny remark about what's happening. Like, for an example, this DJ. It seems like he keeps playing the same songs over and over, or is it just me? Nothing special. You're not trying to get anything. You're not trying to pick anyone up. Yeah. Again, this is the first training. We're getting started. Yeah, these are like the first steps that you're taking. Yeah, but it gets you going. Yeah. So, strategy 2. Involve her friends. Guys, this is so important. Yeah. It's so important to involve her friends in the conversation. I see this happening a lot. I've seen it happen over the course of nearly 20 years, that a lot of guys, when they take action, and good for you, you're taking action, amazing. But a lot of guys focus only on the woman that they're interested in. Now, what are you doing? You're basically sabotaging your entire interaction with the social group. Because when you exclude them and you only focus on the hottie, it can make her friends feel uncomfortable. It can make them feel excluded. It can trigger the more alpha guys of the group, like their protection mechanism. Oh, there's another guy trying to pick up on my sister, my niece, the girl that I like. Yeah, ignoring the group leads to resistance. Yeah, write this down. Ignoring the group leads to resistance. Making it harder to start a conversation with the girl that you really like. Not to mention triggering the mother hen of the group. Yeah, there's always this alpha woman, the alpha female friend who's gonna basically cock block the absolute shit out of you. Yeah? So don't make them feel uncomfortable. Do not make them feel uncomfortable. Involve her friends, yeah? Involve her friends in the conversation. We know from social psychology that involving the social group is essential for creating social harmony. Yeah? Women are often closely connected with their social circles. And if her friends like you, she will be more open to interaction. If her friends dislike you because you're ignoring them, guess what that's going to do? Yeah, so I would say involve the woman's friends in the conversation from the start. As a matter of fact, don't even speak to the girl you like. Talk to her friends. Talk to her friends from the start. Yeah? What should you keep in mind? Well, speak to everyone. Make eye contact with everyone. Ensure that they all feel included. You're not there to steal the girl away. No, you're there to shoot the shit. You're there to have a conversation. You're there to ask a question, something that you and your buddies were talking about, or you and your friends. And they just happen to be here. Yeah, this makes them feel included, and this reduces tension and gives you a natural way to later on start a conversation with the girl that you like without it feeling forced and with the approval of her peer group. Yeah, so focus on group theory. Group theory is a strategy where you basically cast a charm spell on the entire group. Yeah, before focusing on the specific girl that you like, the lady that you like. Because this helps you gain her friends' approval, it reduces social resistance, and if her friends like you, if they accept you, if they respond to you positively, it creates social proof right there and right then. Yeah, so engage with the group. Engage the group. Ask the group, what do you guys usually do for fun? I'm looking for some fun tips on activities around here. I'm new in town. I'm only here for the weekend. I'm only here for the week. You know, make a cool joke with the whole group. Or give the group a compliment. You know, you guys really are the coolest group in the entire bar. You got this vibe going on. I can see you are aligned. You guys are aligned. How do you guys all know each other? You're the big brother, aren't you? Big, strong. That's your little sister, isn't it? Right, right. Anything. Yeah, I'm shaking something from my sleeve. You can also give a compliment to the alpha guy, or the I almost wanted to say the alpha woman, but I don't really believe in alpha females. But the mother hen, yeah, like, you all look really good. You all look proper. But that hat that you're wearing, that hat is iconic. Yeah, it doesn't have to be special. You just have to engage with the whole group. Involve her friends. Involve the group. Make friends with the group. Yeah? I always say, and you're going to hear me talk about this often, is if the group doesn't like you, you stand no chance. If the group doesn't like you, you stand no chance. The group decides if you get to talk to the lady that you like. Yeah? So, there you have it. Involve her friends. Yeah? So, strategy number 3. Be playful and create tension. Be playful and create tension. Something that I did myself and that I see a lot of guys do, and I've seen a lot of guys do it, is trying to, as Eric Vomarkovic, a mystery, told me, like, you're too cool for school. What are you, James Bond? What are you trying to be, James Bond? James Boring Bond. A lot of men think that they need to approach a woman with a serious tone to try and earn her respect. Yeah, they act too cool for school, as if they don't care about anything. Yeah, but by being too serious, you basically come across as too boring or too safe. And this prevents tension from building up, which is a key part of attraction. You need that tension. From evolutionary psychology, we know that women are often attracted to playful, confident men who can create tension, who can create a sense of adventure. Yeah, so playfulness shows that you are relaxed, self-assured, and yeah, I wanted to say, like, try to get the, especially when you are a safe guy. Like, I used to be in my heart, I'm still a nice guy, but I used to be safe. I used to play things safe. Now, in one end, it seems as if that's a good thing to do because it creates comfort. Yeah, but in order for comfort to be valuable, you also have to create discomfort. Yeah, so you have to have an edge. Why? Because that tickles more on the emotional spectrum and it turns her on, her buttons on. Yeah, it's interesting. A playful but assured guy is way more interesting to women than a serious guy. Yeah, so create a playful, light-hearted atmosphere in the conversation. Yeah, especially me. I mean, just look at my face. Yeah, I've got a bald head. I've got these thick, black, brushy eyebrows. I've got a, I don't know what you guys call this in English, like a goatee. Is that what you call it? Let me know in the comments. And I have a resting bitch face. Yeah, like this is me being happy. Now I'm feeling really good. So if I start conversations, I have to put a slight smile on my face. I have to use my vocal reach. Yeah, a little bit of, I have to inject a little bit of pitch changes. Why? Here in Holland, we speak from our throat and we talk very monotonous. I think it's a European thing. Yeah, so we like usually we talk like this. When I talk with my buddies, this is how I speak. It's very low. It's very, so even when I do these videos, I have to inject a little bit more emotion. Yeah, so inject a little bit more emotion. Inject a little bit of a playful vibe. Yeah, this can be through facial expressions, body language, teasing comments, small challenges, simply not taking yourself too seriously. Yeah, that's what that's one of the things that I continuously do. Yeah, because I have this very serious look on my face and I have this very serious energy. So, man, I make fun of myself continuously. Yeah. So that it balances things out. And adding these components to your way of communicating prevents you from coming across as the typical nice guy who tries too hard to be liked, or it prevents you from coming across as, the cool dude. Use negs. Negging in a very playful way. Yeah. For the ones who don't know what a neg is, no, it's not trying to kick her off. How do you say that in English? From her soapbox. That was actually not the word that I'm looking for, but yeah, it's a playful way to challenge her in a fun way without being insulting. Yeah? Without being insulting. You want her and you want them, her friends, to understand, like, he's funny. He's not trying to take. He's pushing a little bit. Yeah, he's challenging. He's not trying to pick anyone up. Yeah, it creates tension and it keeps you from coming across as needy. So, what are the few things that you can say? Well, for an example, say to her, you kind of look like you just completed a secret mission. What have you really been up to tonight? Or, let's say you're in a pool bar. You're shooting pool. I think that's what in Holland we say, in the Netherlands we shoot pool. Um, Challenge her with a little competition. If she's on the other pool table, I bet I'm way better in pool than you. Are you up for the challenge? You want to do make a match out of it? Me and my friends against you versus you. The winner pays for the drinks. Or say something teasing, yeah, like with a big smile on your face, and you're having fun, you're having your drink in a bar, there's music playing. You're actually not that good at dancing as I thought. This changes everything, This changes everything. Changes what? I don't know. I'm just, again, throwing something out of my sleeve. But I hope you get the point, yeah? Be playful, be teasing, be lighthearted, don't be too serious. And don't be afraid to push a little bit and to challenge her, to nag her. Yeah? It works. It works like a charm. Women love that. Especially when you're already communicating that you're an interesting guy. If she's interested, slightly interested, and you add these components to your way of communicating with her friends, it will, I wanted to say turn her on, but not like that. But it will spark her emotions a bit. Yeah. Strategy 4. Observer versus performer. It says, for the guys in the Facebook group, I'm also recording this, yeah? Observer versus performer. Now, what do I mean with this? A lot of men think that they need to perform in a conversation to impress the group, to impress the woman. They try to be funnier instead of just being funny. They try to be smarter instead of just being smart. Intelligenter instead of just being intelligent. Or they try to be more interesting than her, and more interesting that they really are. And this feels forced. According to social psychology, people are more attracted to conversational partners who are genuinely interested in them and don't feel that pressure to constantly perform. And yes, people notice. When you are a tryhard, everything in your communication, the way that you communicate will communicate that you're a tryhard. People aren't stupid. Yeah? Don't try hard. Don't be a tryhard. Chill, relax. Yeah, so by shifting your focus from I have to perform to, for an example, to be more observing, the conversation becomes much smoother and more natural. Yeah, I've seen this way too much, and I've done it myself. Constantly trying to speak, constantly responding, constantly reacting, constantly trying to react with a smarter comment. If they shoot the shits with you, I always felt the need to shoot the shits back and back and back and back. You know, it feels try hard. Yeah, you come across as try hard. So instead of leading the conversation with the idea that you need to impress her, take on the role of an observer. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to be social. I'm not trying to pick you up. I'm trying to find out more about you to see if you are valuable enough for me to even want to try, maybe, eventually, pick you up. Yeah, so ask more open-ended questions. Listen actively and respond to what she says without and guys, I like be really mindful about this because I see this happen a lot, without constantly trying to bring the conversation back to you. Yeah. Give her time to speak. Let her speak her mind. If she does something smart, don't try to outsmart her. If she says something intelligent, don't try to sound more intelligent than her. If she says something that you don't agree with, that's fine. Yeah? That's fine. You don't always have to win in the conversation. I always say this, like win enough conversations and you lose the interaction. One technique that you can use is cold reading. You know, it's a technique where you can make an observation or a guess about her, which keeps the conversation light, challenges her to respond if you do it in a fun way. Like for an example, I'm guessing that you're the one in the group who always plans everything, huh? You're the planner, am I right? Or what's an open-ended question? What's an open-ended question? You can ask this. So what would you do if you had a day with no obligations? How would you spend your day? Now she has to think about the answer. Yeah, it's not a question that she gets asked a lot. So that makes you different already. Yeah. You can also, I like to do these things, you know, like make comments that leaves wiggle room for interpretation. Like something like, you've got an interesting vibe about you. I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but it's slightly interesting. Guys, and throw and go. Yeah? You throw out that comment. Don't ask, don't wait for a response. You're like, you've got an interesting vibe. I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but I'll get to it. And you move on. Yeah? Throw and go. So I hope that makes sense. Strategy number 5. Find common ground. Find common ground. A lot of guys, and I used to believe this myself, think that they need to say something spectacular to grab a woman's attention or to grab the attention of the group. But what women often appreciate way more is finding common ground. So trying to say something impressive right away actually creates more distance. Yeah, and we know this from social psychology that people are most attracted to others with whom they share a common background or common interests. Yeah, so building a connection through shared interests helps the conversation flow more naturally. So look for something that you guys have in common and use it as a bridge to form a deeper, line of connection. And this can range from food, this drinks, clothing style, musical taste, music taste, to shared experiences, shared interests. And we call this mirroring. Yeah, and mirroring is a technique where you subtly reflect the other person's behavior, the way that they talk, the way that they stand, the jokes that they make, their interests. Why? To build a sense of connection and trust. Mirroring. It's a real thing. I didn't think. I wish I made that up. Yeah, but look it up. Mirroring. Through mirroring, you build a sense of connection and a sense of trust. I think they teach this in NLP trainings. Yeah, mirroring. So, for an example, let's translate this to something that you can actually ask or speak about. Ask for an example about the music in the bar. If you notice that the group or the girl is like dancing on a particular song, yeah, ask her, what do you think of this music? I'm really into this style. Do you listen to this as well? Or make a comment about the environment. This place kind of feels like that one bar downtown called Bar X. Have you ever been there? You haven't. You would love that because I can see that you guys are really at ease here. Let me tell you about that bar and share your experience. Yeah. Bring up a shared activity like sports. If you hear someone talk about, for an example, kickboxing. Yeah, I have a kickboxing school. I teach kickboxing trainings. So it's always an easy example for me to just use kickboxing. If you hear one of the guys or one of the ladies talk about kickboxing, I've been a kickboxer for a very long time, and I heard you talk about kickboxing. Where did you train? Really? At that gym over there, right in whatever buttfuck town. I know that one. Isn't this where Sensei Herman teaches? I don't know if there's a Sensei Herman. Yeah. Shared activity, shared sports interest. Yeah. Be creative. But bring it up. Talk about it. Yeah. Talk about it. It's very important. Common ground makes people feel like that you are like them. Yeah, and we like people that are like us. It is what it is. Even though that sometimes we find different people more interesting, yeah, we still like people that are like us. So find common ground. Important. Um, Strategy number 6. A casual attitude. Casual attitude. Way too many guys, especially the ones that have a little bit more extroverted energy, um, and yeah, the outspoken, opinionated guys think that they need to constantly take the lead in the conversation to keep a lady's attention. Not always. Because this can also create a tense atmosphere where where you feel constantly pressured to to continuously take the lead, and where she feels, yeah, because she will feel that internally, that you are constantly trying to take the lead, that you're constantly trying to speak, that you're constantly trying to be the one who has the last say, that you're the one who puts her on the back foot. And those kind of people we experience as fucking annoying. Yeah? We know. I know from personal experience. I've been around people like that. They're annoying to be with. And also from evolutionary psychology, we know that women are more interested and attracted to men who remain calm, who remain confident, no matter the situation. You don't always have to open your mouth. You don't always have to respond. You don't always have to react. Showing self-control and communicating calmness, which you don't do by speaking always. Yeah, it's an attitude. It's your aura. Communicating calmness is a sign of high status. It's a sign of confidence. Yeah, high status guys, they have confidence. They have self-control. Have you ever seen, for an example, yeah, a natural, I think it was Natural Geographic, and there's this big lion, and it's laying there, yeah, its manes, and it's a big beast. And there was this other, I think it were like two other predators, but they were smaller. Like I don't know, like it's not a jackal. I think were like a bit bigger, and they were taunting. They were trying to mess with the lion. The lion just couldn't give two shits. The lion knows that if he stood up, he can and grabs one of the other animals, he would kill it. But he didn't have to. He showed self-control. He showed calmness. He was just laying there, not even looking at the two other animals trying to bite it. And now that was a display of high status and confidence right there. And you can do that too. Yeah. So maintain a calm and casual attitude during the conversation. This means not trying to steer the conversation all the time, constantly aiming to impress. Let the conversation flow for a minute. Give her the space to contribute as well. You don't always have to respond. You don't always have to react. You don't always have to have the last say. It makes the conversation or the interaction, the experience with you, yeah? So keep a chill frame. Yeah, a chill frame in which you maintain a relaxed and confident attitude, which makes you come across as actually cool and a non-needy guy. Yeah, so instead of, how can I'm trying to think of a good example. Instead of responding quickly, always trying to respond, take a moment. Take a moment before answering her question. Take a moment before responding to whatever it is that she says. Like, actually, when she says something, well, I'll be right with you. And you just listen to, like the other guy's story, the other girl's story. All right, now I'm done. What was that? What was your question again? Also, don't rush to try and fill the silence. It makes you come across as try hard. Yeah? And for God fucking sake, instead of leaning in, lean back slightly when talking and let your voice project your voice. Lean back slightly, relax, chill. Don't keep moving around too fast, like it comes across as erratic. Relax, chill. Yeah, so a casual, light attitude. Strategy number 7. End on a high note. End on a high note and leave her wanting more. I used to do this myself, and I see it happen a lot. Many men make the mistake of staying in a conversation for way too long when they know it, when they notice it's going well. Yeah. And even though you would say that it's a good thing to do, understand that this can also result in a decrease in tension and interest. It's much more effective to end the conversation on a high note and on a emotional high. Yeah, we know this from social psychology because it's like people tend to form positive memories of situations that end on a high point rather than, we've all been there. That you feel the conversation like it was fun, and then at some point it's fading out. And it triggers you, and it makes you jump across, up and down, and back and forth like a cat on hot coals trying to bring that emotion back up. It makes you needy. Yeah, you'll communicate neediness. So make sure that you end on an emotional high. So end the conversation when the chemistry is still strong and give her a reason to want more. Yeah, this ensures that she will think of you positively and with excitement, which is what you want, which is what most men never get to experience. Why not? Because they keep on plowing. Needy. I need validation. I need more validation. Oh, the emotion is going down. I feel it fading away. I need to work harder. It doesn't work. It does exactly the opposite. Yeah. So what you can do, for an example, is you can use a false time constraint. And a false time constraint is a technique where you indicate a time limit, yeah, ensuring that the conversation doesn't drag on while you have while giving you a reason to reconnect later. So what can you do when you're on an emotional high? Playfully say, hey, this was fun, but I need to get back to my friends. Well, let's continue this conversation later. Come bring me a drink in about 40 minutes. I'm right over there. Or you could give her your number. Hey, look, I've got to go, but I'd love to chat more. Send me a text. You can exchange numbers. Hey, how can we keep this alive? This was fun, but me and my friends were going to explore other fun parts of the of town. How can we keep this alive? Well, we can exchange Instagram. No, I don't think so. I'm not on Instagram. Let's exchange numbers. Give me your phone. You know, I really enjoyed our conversation. You're actually not as bitchy as I thought you I thought you were in the beginning. You're actually quite cool. We should continue this conversation soon. Let's catch up soon. Whatever. Yeah, you think of things to say. Yeah, but be creative. Don't always come knocking on my door. What should I say? Pfft. If you want me to fill in the blanks for you, I'm going to take her home with me. Yeah. So, in this training, how to start conversations like a pro on this super Saturday training, yeah, Saturday Sarge, we covered 7 strategies to start conversations with groups of friends, with women and her friends, without immediately revealing your romantic intentions or coming across as a needy, nice guy or Mr. Too Cool for School. Yeah, so we went from creating a low pressure opening. We went to involve her friends. Yeah, important. This is fucking important, guys. Be playful. Yeah, be playful. Be more of an observer. Don't always be the performer. Yeah, you don't always have to do something. Find common ground. Keep a casual attitude and end on a high note. Yeah. So you now have the tools to confidently and effectively get your ass out of the house. Yeah. Shit, shower, shave, suit up. Get your ass out of the house into a social environment and start speaking. Yeah, because guys, like, imagine changing nothing. Imagine not taking action. Imagine not doing anything. Imagine that you're keeping, you keep swiping. Maybe, like, well, one day I'll get a match and you'll get that dopamine high again. But then that one time that you're in a social environment and, you haven't practiced, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. How often will you get stuck in those same awkward situations? I mean, do you want to be stuck in those situations? Of course not. Yeah, so compare that outcome to the possibility of practicing doing what you should do, even though you don't like doing it, but you know you have to because you want the outcome. And at some point, being able to effortlessly starting conversations, sparking her curiosity, leaving a lasting impression. I mean, do you really want to miss the chance of being that social guy, that charismatic guy that is able to spark up conversations left and right whenever you're in a social situation? I don't think you want to, yeah? Because life is shit without good social connections. Now, if you want to learn more of these powerful strategies and further refine your social skills and your conversation techniques, make sure to like, subscribe, follow whatever it is that we do, that we're going to put out, because I'm going to put out a lot of these trainings. I've prepared a shit ton of them. Yeah, I'm going to, everything that all the knowledge that I gained in the last 18 years, I'm going to throw it out there. Yeah, for you to grab, embrace, implement, and improve your social life, improve your love life, improve your dating life, and to help you understand social dynamics, help you understand the psychology of romantic attraction, so that you can proactively engage in social interactions and, well, hopefully, find a great gal. Yeah, so leave a comment below this video. I'm very curious as to what you took from this training. And again, don't forget to follow our channel, like this video, and share it so that we can help more men improve their social skills. And guys, remember, with the right mindset, with the right strategies, and with you getting your ass out of the house, every man can improve, their social skills and their confidence, their social confidence. And I believe that the time is now. The time is now to take control and master the art of starting conversations with social groups, with women and their friends, without pressure and without neediness and without acting as if you're too cool for school. You can do this. I believe in you. I love you. I will see you soon. Enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday. Get your ass out of the house. Get your ass out of the house. I want a full field report on my desk by tomorrow morning. Enjoy your night, guys. See you later.